I don't have any rope with me, or even a chain. But in the falling leaf, when you open up with that and you step in with the punch, in many techniques that we worked on, we either had a very thin chain or a rope. And the reason why we had that was for the wraps. So we would block and come around the neck and put the guy into a choke after that first punch. If we came in with the second punch, we could block with that motion of the rope. And that's why we had that full extension, to be able to use that as a rope, or catching the hand, bringing it around his neck, and then maybe into a throw. It's best to be done if you have a partner with you, but I'm just trying to give you a little bit of understanding that the falling leaf can be done in many different ways. See, even when you're coming in with that punch, you're coming in with that, and the reason why you are circling is to ensnare, or to come behind his neck and put him into a choke, or to spin him and then put it around his neck and then choke. When the opening of those first three punches, they carry on many different techniques that normally are not shown. And to do that, you cannot be in a side horse. You have to be going forward in this positioning here. So your driving force is coming here with this arm to where you're punching in, but you don't want to do this because then you're blocking your peripheral vision, which is very important. Because throughout the form, it's a 2-3 man attack. That's what it's all based on. Hit, hit, hit. And you're firing, hitting this guy, then hitting that guy. Right? So in the opening of the form is the different blocking with the string or the thin chain that we used. And that's one of the reasons why we have to stay in this type of footwork to be able to step in to set the technique. If you're in a square horse, well, yeah, maybe you could want to throw a cross-step side kick. Sure, as a technique, you could do that. But if you throw a cross-step side kick, you're going to eliminate throwing this hand, the rear hand, stepping in. So the whole idea behind the form, the opening of the form, is not only to hit this guy in the rear, wrap him with the chain and throw him, is to work the chain on 3 different levels of blocking and striking and so forth. Blocking the kick, capturing the arm, and so forth and so forth. And that's just a little glimpse of some of the techniques out of the falling leaf that's not really readily shown. Take care, guys.